It's dawn in Melbourne, 2005. It's Melbourne Cup Day, and Melbourne's a city of 3 million people. 2 million people are waking up, 500,000 are going to the races. People are going to a club called PhD. Fat pants, gaiters are the order of the day. We are now walking to Ayla's place. Ayla is a chick that I met in PhD about 2 weeks ago. It was a surreal experience going to a day club. If you've never been to one, stuff goes on in the day, like people shop, people drive around, people see people, their friends and what have you. And then you walk into this club, PhD, and it's like you've walked through a window into a parallel universe. And there are people wearing huge fatty pants and gaiters and going off and basically having a great time, which is very, very interesting. So I met Ayla there, and I think we're in, what flat are we in? Hang on, we're in flat 10, so maybe it's the second one here. I met Ayla in there and a bunch of her friends, and Ayla's kind enough to let us film her and her friends getting ready, which is what we're doing now. And they're going to let us in and see what it's all about. I don't know a lot about this culture. 8, right up to 10, hope you boys are fit. Hello, how are you? Hey guys, how are you? And so what's happening?
Well, half of us have been out last night, half of us haven't. So we're all just like getting together and getting ready, I guess.
Yeah, we're off to PhD in the morning.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, so it's pretty unusual. Usually it's just on every Saturday morning. But yeah, we'll usually go out on a Friday night and come straight to PhD on a Saturday morning. Crash here in between.
Have you been out already?
Yeah, I've already been out, yeah.
What are you doing, Amy?
I'm putting on candy.
This is candy. What is candy?
Candy is, what do they call it? Those colourful beads those children wear. Yeah, the plastic danglers according to the newspaper wankers. But this is candy. Candy fucking rocks, especially when you're coming down waist.
Yeah. and why does it rock when you're coming down?
Coming down a float.
Yeah. No.
No, it's just fun because like you sit around and you just make it, and it's I don't know, like each everyone has a meaning.
Do you make these or do you buy these?
Oh, I make them.
You make them?
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. What have you got written on this one?
Off chops.
Off chops. She thinks she's not talking about a bar.
I will show you.
She's gone off chops. She'd rather sausage. Yeah. What about the gaiters, the booty things? Is that them there?
Yes,
Who wears
they're
them?
fluffies.
I like them. Fluffies. Is that what they're called?
That's the alternative to fatties.
Okay. What's with fatties?
Fatties are fun, bright, colourful pants that everyone loves to wear. My fatties, I've had this put on because I actually have this tattooed on my right shoulder blade.
Japanese?
Yes.
What's it say?
It means love.
Yep. Ayla, front and back fatty. Back. This is the ass. This is the front bottom.
Star with
Yeah. Do you go to PhD every weekend? Just about.
Do you know the green velvet? Something about those little pills?
Yes.
That's the whole lyrics in
Great
that.
song, is it?
It is.
Something about those little pills, unreal, the thrills, they yield until they kill a million brain cells.
La la la.
Long-term consequences. Do you even think about long-term consequences?
Not really, I guess. I suppose at the end of the day, if any of us felt we were really doing any damage in the short term, I mean, we'd be responsible enough to get out of it. I mean, in the long term, there's so many things that could affect your life anyway.
A lot of people think that's all we do is we go out to take drugs, but that's not the only reason. Like,
We all just want to go out and be happy on the weekends, and we do. I mean, most of us live normal lives during the week. We all have relatively responsible jobs. And just have our fun on the weekends.
Now tell us about PhD.
PhD,
Yeah.
day club, open on Saturdays usually. Been open for about 2 years, 3 years.
Don't hug me, man.
I'm really fascinated on your take on the whole dance, drug thing and perceptions of those people out there in the world of what they think's going on.
because people like to push their limits with drugs, and unfortunately with G, it's just one of those drugs that it's a very fine line whether you blow out or not. And just a lot of people can't tell their limits. And with ecstasy and all that, if you go overboard, you're not going to blow out or anything. Like you can take them outside, walk them around, but with G, once they're over the limit, there's nothing you can do.
Most drug users are really controlled about it anyway.
Seriously, if you take a drug, know your limits.
If there is any bad conception of us, it's only because there's a few people who abuse it and they're the ones that get publicised. If I take something, it's usually just to keep me going because I may go out for 3 nights on the weekend, but I go out and I dance. I don't sit around waiting for my next hit.
It's nothing different than commercial clubs. You go to commercial clubs, people are taking drugs. It's just that the rave scene's a bit more open about it with everyone. So
Open in terms of...
open in terms of their use, as in if you're going to take a pill, you're going to take a pill, and people know it, you're not going to hide it. Like in commercial clubs, people hide it from people, they won't tell them unless they're actually using the drug themselves.
Now what you're seeing is the Melbourne Shuffle. It's been, I guess, evolving in Melbourne for about the last 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, possibly. Melbourne Shuffle, we're going to give you a lesson on Melbourne Shuffle. You're seeing some homegrown Melbourne dance moves here. This is Blake. Blake, fuck off, I'm dancing. Should be fuck off, I'm teaching. Now, Blake, you're going to teach me something about the Melbourne Shuffle. We're going to have some music, but just teach me something. I've got to break this down for people that are watching this that don't know what it is. Are my pants fat enough? That's the start.
Nah, not at all, mate. Sorry. First, pretty much.
Struck out on the first thing, but anyway. Say that again.
There.
Yeah.
When that turns there,
Yeah.
that goes up and then down.
So it's like that. So this.
Hi, Mum. So I'll go get my camera and I'll come back out here and film you and see how you like it.
Yeah. Come on, everyone, come now.
We're coming back up.
Leaf bag.
That was perfect. We're coming back up.
Come on. So you're taking your bag with you.
How do you drive? It's actually really interesting. How do you get there? Really? Guys, if this is one of your cars, I was going to say, it'd make sense if it was. 847, and I'm here on the wheel and cutaway wrecker bin with all sorts of flotsam and jetsam in it. Clumsy metaphor. But anyhow, we're heading off to PhD now. All the guys are just getting into their cars and they're heading off. That was a pretty surreal experience in suburban Melbourne here on Melbourne Cup Day. Beautiful day. It's going to be very sunny, it's very lovely, and you walk into another complete world. Very weird. Fat pants and booty gaiters things and total non-consciousness, or they're unconscious about how they look. They love it. They just think it's fantastic. So we're going to head off now to PhD and get into the real action. The smell is horrible. I'm here in King Street. King Street's got a bad reputation. It is well deserved because there's piss everywhere here. Somebody's just taken a number one because they can, I suppose. Don't know if they've ever heard of toilets, but anyway, we're here in the street. King Street is used to be Melbourne's big nightclub street. It's fucking ranked this. It used to be Melbourne's big nightclub street, and it's gone off the rails a little bit in recent years. Where we're going is behind the iconic Inflation nightclub, which is just across the road there. Anyhow, I've got to get out of here. This is disgusting. We're going to go to PhD. Fucking hell. Everyone's got their PhD tops, which is great. Obviously, PhD are very good. Go through, guys. You're cool. Where's your PhD top? You won't get in. Amy, you're going to be our guide for the day, right? You're going to sort of take us through what the dances are, what goes on, etc. But you got a problem.
Yes, I do.
What's that?
I have to go to work at 1:30.
So what did you just ask me to do?
I asked you, I was hoping you'd do this actually, I asked you to call work for me and explain to them quite nicely that I can't turn up to work today.
You're lining up here at the door to get into PhD. Do you reckon you'll get in?
Yeah, but it's going to take fucking ages.
Why?
Because they're really slow, I don't know why.
What's interesting is this culture is all about friendliness and everybody loving one another. But if I didn't have the crew, sound, camera, production, blah, 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 and it was just me, like, standing here in my... There you go. That's the fluffy mic. If I didn't have that rig, do you reckon I'd get in? Everyone's wearing PhD tops. I didn't get one, unfortunately. Now I've got this.
You'll have to come in and get one, mate.
Why does everybody wear them? Is it like your culture, or what is it?
Oh, I just like it.
Yeah?
Why not?
Jill, tell us about PhD.
Wow, PhD is a day party. We started over 3 years ago, and it's just all about happy people and just party, party, party.
It's all about fun. That's it. Fun and dancing.
And what goes on in there?
Fun and dancing, buddy.
And roughly how many people would you expect? Like
Today, we'd be looking at least 800 to 1,000. You're going to see a lot of happy people, a lot of colourful people. You're also going to see the shuffle, the Melbourne shuffle as it's known. There's also the different styles to the Melbourne shuffle. you're just going to see a lot of dancing, a lot of partying, and everybody's just happy and friendly. It's like a big family.
What goes on in PhD today?
Lots of dancing.
Yep.
That's about it. Nothing sus.
And as for drugs, I don't tolerate drugs at all. I don't like it. What more can I say?
But it's a part of the scene, so it's obviously something you have to control rather than ban.
I can't ban it because people are going to do it too secretly if I tried. But yes, I do look after anybody who's on drug. If I notice that they're under the influence, I will personally take care of them, and I will also give them what everybody here knows as the mum lecture. And I sit them down and I give them the 1, 2, 3s about drugs, what they shouldn't, they shouldn't do it. And then I also encourage them to maybe come in the following week. So come in straight, show me that you can do it. I'll give you a drink card. Come in straight and see how you go. And so many kids have got off drugs because of that. And they're like, I didn't realise I could have so much fun straight. So, if I help one, I've done something.
Tell us about the people, the crew that goes to PhD.
Well, I don't know. They're all lovely, healthy, safe people. Like myself.
With PhD, you see a lot of people wearing the PhD shirts. Like, how do you get them to do that? What is it about PhD that they feel so linked to it?
I think it's the family environment. Like Brendan and I being a husband and wife team, I'm everybody's mum. Everyone calls me mum.
How's it going?
We just love they're all our kids. We just love them all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, 1, 2, 3 connect. Vodafone.
You do it.
What service are you on? Telstra Mobile.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know Telstra.
You just dial and you tell them what you want and they'll put you through.
Oh no, don't film this. I'll know who I'm working for.
No, Mirko, no. Why are you here?
Yeah, why I'm here? Because someone calls me and say, hey, come up to Australia and play some gigs. Yeah.
You're confusing me. Give me clear instructions and I can do it. At the moment I'm getting a lot of noise, a lot of static on the line. I want to be given clear stuff, and if you do, then I can help. Tell me. Help me, help you. Help me. Now, this culture that you see here, the big pants and all that sort of stuff, do you see that elsewhere in the world?
Yeah, it's all over the world the same.
Yeah.
So ravers are ravers. Yeah, especially in Denmark. In Denmark, it's really ravey, more than here.
Wow.
Everyone wears yellow and pink, just yellow pink. So
Thank you very much. She was nice.
Do you get any problems in the club? I mean, it looks like a very happy crowd. It's not your sort of average Friday night piss-up crowd where you get a beer bottle over your head.
Not at all. We've been, as I said, we've been running for over 3 years, and I think in those 3 years we've had 3 fights, and they've just been minor ones, because it's just the ravers just aren't miserable people. They're just out there to have fun and enjoy themselves.
job, is it? This is what you do?
This is what I do. My passion is music, but I've got a real job. Yeah, I earn a living back in Adelaide, where I'm living at the moment. I'm actually a Kiwi, but I live in Adelaide. Yeah, and partner and I got our own business there. So,
what's that?
We organise children's events, like live shows for kids, magic shows, circuses, comedy acts, and so on for kids with special needs, like disadvantaged kids, sick kids, terminal kids, and so on. You know.
So you also DJ at a place for slightly older kids?
Yeah. Well, the music is what I love. So whatever music I love playing, I just play it. I don't do it for the money. I just do it for the fun, and of course, to hang out with Brennan, who's a good boy.
They all wear PhD, not all, but a lot of them wear PhD tops now.
Yeah.
It's like for them to wear that top means obviously the club's got credibility.
It's part and parcel. It's about being part of it. Like when you go to Formula One, you wear a BMW shirt. If you follow BMW, so it's the same kind of thing. About branding, I guess.
Is this a big scene in Adelaide too? We know it's big in Melbourne.
No, not as much. The trance, hard trance scene's a lot harder over there. There's a few DJs here that are playing the music same as here, but it's very hard to get into the market there because it's mainly sort of more house R&B, all that kind of thing, more commercial. Hasn't got the population, hasn't got the rave scene over there. I think that it's very alive. It's a very big scene here. It's grown a lot in the last couple of years, thanks to clubs like this and other clubs in Melbourne. It's just like it's like a culture almost. It's like people get set up for the day to go out and do a rave club or a rave party.
Talking about the drugs, we've spoken to some of the people about it, and what is your take on that whole thing?
On the drug side of it?
Yeah.
I think everyone to their own. I think the entertainment industry as a whole for a long time, whether it be dance music, rock and roll, pop music, whatever, has always had drugs involved at whatever level. And that's just, I think that comes with the territory as far as, whether it's alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, whatever your vice is, everyone's different, It just happens to be a lot more common in this kind of scene because I think the music has a dominant effect as well. You go through a stage. You sort of go through that stage, you grow out of it, you move on.
And what's the effect of it that when you see it, when you're DJing and you're seeing a lot of events?
It has varied effects. Personally, I find that people who are not under the influence of strong drugs have a better time. If you're too off tap or too off your head or whatever, you end up in a corner or falling over or getting unconscious or ended up, in an ambulance or whatever. That's not fun for anybody. Drum. Well, I'm an ex-drummer. I played in bands for 5 or 6 years playing kit drums with sticks and a drum kit. So I thought that what I'd do is do a crossover. So my love of percussion still there, and get what's called a djembe, which is a African hand drum. And it's on a stand with a microphone put through the mixer, and I just play along like an added instrument, just play along beats to the music, and it comes out live through the PA, but it's a live drum. So it sounds very tribal, and it's a visual show as well.
Probably the best hard dance club in Australia, PhD.
Why?
Because it's all about the music. And the DJs just slam it every week.
Scheißenhausen.
Nee, das
In dem
Ich
Hausen.
dachte, jetzt kommt Scheißenhausen.
Yeah.
Das kennen hier alle. Everyone knows Scheißenhausen, but it's not this what they think what it is.
In dem Scheißenhausen.
That's totally wrong.
Instead of in the house, I just said in the toilet.
PhD for me, it's my Saturday. It's more than the music, it's more than a dance. Myself and a few friends close to mine had a really, really tough week. But the thing is we can come here and just dance it all away, and that's what PhD is for me, I think.
It's not DJ even, I have also a record label and I produce lots of things, so we make my own productions, we make productions for other people, so it's kind of busy.
Wow.
Yeah. Someone goes because they like the music, someone goes because they meet their friends, someone goes because they have, they can take their drugs or whatever. I think this is, and all together we have a raving scene.
Yeah, it's sort of like junkies in the street, giving people a bad name, or even if you just ride off from whatever you decide to take.
I think that people should take so many drugs. Listen more to the music, not so much drugs. I mean, the music is a drug, isn't it?
I'll tell you how it is. Look around you.
Music works without drugs.
So I've DJed 15 years and I never use or taste any drug.
I don't do drugs because it's okay for me. It's work.
So no joint, no ecstasy, no nothing. So and I'm still here, and I think it works without drugs.
I just can't tell everybody don't do drugs, and if you do drugs, don't throw like 10 pills an evening.
Now, Gary, tell us about the scene, your take on the scene, Germany vis-a-vis Australia.
Yeah. Okay, the scene in Australia is different, definitely different. But you know, I'm resident DJing in a club near the Dutch border, so I always have to switch between the Dutch guys. You know, we have like 80% Dutch guys and 20% German guys. So, and when I compare these both scenes to Australia, I would like to say that Australia is more. You can compare it to the Dutch scene. It's more enthusiastic.
What, even the dancing? The dancing's the same?
This is a funny question because it's not between Australia and Germany, 16,000 kilometers between. It's up to Germany and north and south. If you go to the people in the north of Germany and look at what they dance, it's totally different than 100 kilometers in the south. Wow.
Denmark is like, you know, it's really ravey. Yeah. It's like, you know, neon trousers and a little like here.
Well, we've got a Tasmanian who's now the Queen of Denmark or something like that.
Yeah, I don't.
Something like that. And this
great.
Is your first trip to Australia?
This is my first trip to Australia. And what I have to say is, you know, we spent some nights in different clubs, like in a house club, in a, at launch.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the people here, and it's three completely different scenes.
Yeah.
So in Germany, it's all mixed up. People that listen to house sometimes go on a trance event, whatever. And I think this is maybe in Australia it's more divided.
All right, another question. Look down the barrel with me, straight down there. Now, I mean this in the nicest possible way, Gary, but you ain't no spring chicken, as we say in Australia. Neither am I. We're older gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm 41. How old are you?
So. 41.
I'm 41. You're 41?
You too, yeah.
You've been in the scene a while, I'm tipping, yeah?
Yeah, quite a while.
Dancing, DJing?
Not dancing.
Just DJing.
Yeah, I started it at the age of 16, and for 26 years now.
I'm with Michael here. Michael's going to do a magic trick.
Absolutely. A rope trick.
Show me. Go for it.
A rope trick. Here we go.
Talk me through it.
Okay. Take the end stand to here. Take my imaginary scissors and look. Boop, see? It cuts.
My style at the moment is I'm playing hardstyle and hard trance, whatever. That's very popular.
This time I'll do the same thing, but if I take it down to here, look. Boop, I can pull the ends right off the rope. So I have a rope with no ends. If I take the ends, I can throw them back onto the rope, you see?
Where are you at right now? What are you feeling right now?
Happies, yeah. Like, as I said.
That's dedicated to freaks. Bullies happies.
Bullies happies.
Bullies happies.
Now it's strange how that works. That works with static. So if I get a little bit of static from here, a little bit of static from here, look, the joint's back together about there. But luckily, I've got a spare set of ends.
10 times so.
If I take the ends, I can throw them back on the rope, see?
I see you cruising through the place, keeping your eye on everything all the time. Like you're looking at everything all the time.
Always. I watch everyone and I make sure everyone's okay. If anybody's not of sorts, I'm straight there.
This time I'm going to take the ends, and one at a time, the ends are going to travel up my arm, across my body, to this arm, and whoop, so it travels to this end.
Sum it all up for me in one sentence.
Fuck yeah.
Now finally, to finish off, we're going to do, just take the rope, cut it, whoop.
Sweet. All right, well, thank you for interviewing me.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet Dita.
Dita?
What's Dita?
I'm Flick.
Hey, Flick.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Go and have some fun.
All right, I'll see you later.
Nick, tell us about Malaysia and your dance scene.
Oh, Malaysia and my dance scene. Right now, back home, we have a few crews doing their own thing. I'm from Bass Agents crew, and we've been doing party scenes, and we've been doing events for the past 5 years.
Midday at PhD now. It's been, what, 5 hours?
It's midday? Yeah. Sun's out, people are smiling, it's all good.
And tell us the scene in KL, is it similar to this scene here?
I would say the scene would be at its infant stage. It's still growing.
What's your documentary on, by the way?
Okay, I moved from disco, like village people, YMCA, moved to Italo disco and...
Gotta go home, a couple of hours, go look after my son. Yes.
Switch to house.
Male stripper in a go-go bar.
Huh?
Male stripper in a go-go bar. Remember that song? Hello, house disco. Looking after your son, is that a serious reality check after this place?
It is. He's no 4, since 3 days after Christmas, so yeah, it's a big reality check. So it gives me a break every now and then, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, if they looked at it from another perspective, they'd have another world open up to them. The music is just unreal. I'll never stop listening to electronic music now.
Have some fun and dance, and some of the best dancers here. You know, Melbourne Shufflers are world renowned, you know.
Oh, sensational.
Go PhD. This is Rachel. Hi. Rachel's a sweetie.
What's happening, Rachel?
Not much.
It's the middle of the day now. What are we? Midday? You having a great day?
Yes, I am. Very good day.
What's the vibe like overall? Give me a sum up.
Vibe's very positive, eh? Very summery. Everyone's getting along.
What's happening?
Not a lot. We're just sitting back enjoying everything.
Yeah, enjoying the sun.
Now, yeah, how are you going?
Yeah, I'm going pretty good, mate. What's up? What's cracking?
Living and dying in Chinatown, as Thin Lizzy used to sing. Remember that Thin Lizzy song?
No.
Oh, it's a great song. How you going?
Good. Having a really good time, as usual. Hanging out with my friends. I love the crowd here.
I've always played faster than many other DJs in Germany.
Downstairs is killing it. Upstairs is like nice and chilled out.
Keep it a little harder and a little faster.
It's amazing. I mean, I've been here for past 5 years, and I love it here.
Why are you hugging me, Amy? Say it again.
Because this guy got me off work.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I rang up with a fake excuse. Well, it's
No,
actually real.
real
It's
excuse.
real. You're on
Fake.
you're on the documentary.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I got up.
What are you tripping on?
What do I? Yeah, nothing, unfortunately. What do I get for that?
Thank you, Peter.
There you go.
Talented DJ Brahma.
Let's go and do some work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. You're managing the show today. What are the things you look out for?
We're very particular with people's attitudes, the condition they're in. We try very hard to supply an environment which is good, safe for them.
PhD. It's on pure hard dance.
George, you're on the security here at PhD. It's a busy day.
Today was quite busy. We had 2 floors open and a lot of people have come in. It's been a great day so far.
Where's your counter? Let's have a look.
Counter is $7.89 in and $5.18 out.
Nathan, you're running the bar here up in the chill out area at the top.
Hi,
What's the hottest drink of the day?
Hottest drink? Geez, we're going through breezes, but water and raspberry is pretty popular.
Jess, may I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
How old are you?
19.
You look like such a baby.
Thank you. It'd be good when I'm 40.
I'm tipping the PhD crowd don't drink a lot of alcohol.
No, they're responsible drinkers.
Never drink and drive.
Something like that.
Now, do you get a lot of trouble? Because everybody seems and tells me that they're really happy.
We rarely get trouble here. Normally with this crowd in particular, everyone has a good time here. Normally with this type of crowd, everyone's really happy as they know each other. if they don't know each other, they still end up mingling and having a good time.
The people are great, the music's pumping.
Other than that, I think most of the trouble is with the staff. The patrons are great.
Finally, just sum up the day, how it's going for you.
Oh, it is awesome.
What do you make of the fashion?
Different. It's out there.
You did to me before. It's pretty weird.
It's different. It's out there. It's weird. But after working here for a while, you get used to it. And if they're not wearing it, it feels weird them not wearing it.
You just go nuts. Just feel the music in your body. It's great.
They're very cruisy, always polite, and they tip well. Yeah, well, they don't know it, but they do.
Brendan is Jill's husband, and Brendan runs this club with Jill. So, Brendan, it's Mr. Salty in the house. How's the day going?
Good, very good, very good. Lots of happy people.
Yeah, we're like just screaming for no fucking reason.
Good music. Sun is shining.
Jules, you did an incredible set before.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun today. Very hot in there. Lots of body heat happening. It was good.
Each and every DJ has a specific sound that they produce and play, and that's why they're here. They do it well, every single one of them.
Today was phenomenal. It's just, I don't know. The energy was just amazing. They just pretty much went for everything. So I think you kind of feed off them. So it's great, and they feed off you. It's kind of like a mutual feeding each other with energy, I guess.
It was huge.
It was huge. It was very huge.
The last set is always the best. Always. Always. It's great.
Let's talk about raw, uncut, uncensored. You can't put a limit on uncut. You can't control uncensored. Raw, uncut, uncensored.
that was a huge set.
Thank you, I'm exhausted.
Another day at the office for you?
Another day at the office. But it's all fun. It's all fun. It's all fun.
Tell me about that, Amy.
That was fucking better than sex. Loved it. Loved the music, loved the rhythm, loved the fucking people. Ah!
There's a lot of love in that room. It's probably the best word to use.
Let's talk about raw, uncut, uncensored. You can't put a limit on uncut. You can't control uncensored. Raw, uncut, uncensored. Let's talk about raw, uncut, uncensored. You can't put a limit on uncut. You can't control uncensored. Raw, uncut, uncensored.